Okay, let's see what we can do with this one. This will be a different one. I'm going to do it in. I'm going to hit black and white. I'm getting a bit low on some of the toners, so it'd be nice to save some. Going 200%. I'm going to make some of it negative. So we're just going to leave that. Oh, this user interface is a letdown. It's a bloody shitty Konica Minolta bullshitter. It's a piece of shit. Actually, we've got to darken it because it's negative. So let's see if we can make this look any good. So we're copying in the old black and white for a change. And we've got here, it's called Asset Architecture. It's an interesting book. I just figured we photocopy this black and white-ish image. I think it's not totally black and white, but it looks almost black and white. So we're going to do this. This is going to be a challenge. So we're going to just put it on the glass like so. Going to move it over a bit. I'm going to use the A6 area. Just try and slide it across like so. Let's make it, oops, got to get it up against the edge nicely. Sorry folks about the poor camera work. This is not an easy thing to photocopy. I'm sorry. I think this is a challenge. This is too much of a fucking challenge, to be honest, folks. We're just going to line that up. I'm going to overlap the edge of the page, so I just get to play with the equipment. Well, we lost our settings anyway, folks. So let's see how we go with this. We're going to have to set it up again, folks. We just lost our concentration trying to make a good positioning. I'm actually thinking it's going to be 141.4 from what I can see. Going to make it negative positive. Going to go here, and we're going to darken it there, and we're going to make it a little bit contrasty. Let's see how we go. So we're doing it differently now, folks. Alright, let's see how our first one comes out. Yeah, that looks quite interesting. Wondering if we're going to just... I don't know if I like it though. It looks a bit too... how should I put it? It looks... doesn't look like there's much detail there. I'm actually thinking... we're going to enlarge it bigger on the horizontal because we don't want the skyline. So we're just going to go and we're going to make the horizontal a lot bigger. So we're going to make it 200 and this is going to stay pretty much the same. We've got to basically now how are we going to make this look better? Copy density, contrast, sharpness. We're going to go here. I'm going to leave that. We're just going to see how it goes. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks a bit better. We still got some of the skyline, but it's not that much. I think it's a good thing to have some of the skyline in this. I still don't like it, folks. For some reason, I just don't like it. Wondering where the centre of this job is going to be. Don't know. We're going to do some more work on it. going to get rid of that, and we're just going to set the copy density a little light, and the contrast is going to stay there. So we're going to just make it a positive image and see what happens. Alright, out it comes. Let's see. Well, that looks nicer as a positive image. It still looks blurry and yucky, but it's at least wondering, maybe we could do something different. We're going to just take a detour, folks. We're going to do something a little bit more interesting. I think the black and white in this case is shit for this particular thing. So we're going to look for a nice colour slide. So we're just going to look for a colour image that I'll really like to work with. I've seen lots of good ones in here. So I'm going to try and find a really nice colour plate to work with. So some of these images do look kind of blurry, funnily enough. So we're just going to look for something really nice that will look really good. And I think we found it. I think this is it. So this is it, our venture capital, as it's called. So that's a really nice colour image we're going to work with. We're going to work in colour because the black and white is just not working in this, on that particular image. So we're just going to line that down, trying to see how big we're going to actually make it. So we're just going to slide it across and just line up the edge there. And we're just going to try and make it a bit bigger. We've got to get rid of some text anyway, so a little bit of extra enlargement. So now we just have to go and set this shit thing up once again. So how big are we going to make this? We're going to make it 100 and fuck that input error. We're going 141.4 for some reason. My intuition's telling me to do that. So we just got that. That's annoying there. Sorry, folks. Just going to set this silly thing up. It's going to be a little bit of a prolongated demo, folks. But that's all right if you don't mind me doing this sort of shit. You know, you're used to my fucking demos if you've seen enough of them and you like them. So not everyone likes my demos, folks, but that's all right. You can't have, not everyone can like, you can't be liked by everyone in this world. I've got a lot of people that like my work, but I've got a lot of people that also hate it. So I've got both fans and haters in my world, in my photocopy world. So that there, that's just got the edge of the page. So we're just going to leave it like that. I think it doesn't look all that bright. I think maybe we could darken it a bit because there's not much black on it anyway. So we're just going to go here and we're just going to darken it a fair whack, just a little bit. So we're just going to darken it a bit. And yeah, not everyone likes my work, and I don't know who's more common, my likers or my haters. I don't know who's more common. I do have a lot of haters, to be honest, folks. I do have a lot of people that really find my work obviously very annoying or boring or whatever, both. But that happens in this world. You can't be loved by everyone. Even the most popular person has, chances are, will have an enemy somewhere in this world, even if they don't know about it. So, yeah. You can't be liked by everyone, folks, as a general rule. That's a general rule of thumb, and it seems like a fairly accurate one. So, yeah, you can't be liked by everyone. Not everyone is your friend, not everyone is your fan. And you have to accept it, you know, folks, that you got to take the bad with the good. So, yeah, you got to accept that not everyone's going to like you or what you do. Even when I become rich and I build a photocopier and become rich and make the best photocopier there is on earth, I'm sure someone will want to kill me. Well, I'll probably have a lot of capitalist piggies, because I want to challenge capitalism by creating a socialist company that runs on looking after the planet and the human race before profit. Profit comes later. But you've got to look after the planet and the human race. And I know there's a lot of capitalists out there who will absolutely hate me. Even after I've built my photocopier and I've made a lot of money, like they do, make a lot of money. The only difference is my money will be made doing it clean and green and friendly to the human race, not friendly for capitalism and destroy the human race and destroy the planet. We can't do that, folks. We must take good care of our planet and take good care of society, the less fortunate ones in particular. The rich don't like that, but that's their fucking problem. And I know a lot of rich people are going to hate my fucking videos if they come and see them. Anyway, enough about that. That looks quite nice. I think now we can call this prolongated demo quits.